Have you guys ever made something utterly abhorrent to the point where you're ashamed for being the cause of its existence? Well, that's what my parents told me. Well said, me. Thanks, me. Kisses you on the mouth. Guys, I'm having that itch once again, and it must be scratched. I'm not gonna lie, I had a ton of fun redrawing the triceratops, and now I really want to redraw my Brachiosaurus. It's about freaking time, and it's my child, so I gotta make it beautiful. Let's just get right into it. All right, Brachiosaurus. What are we thinking? God, I feel like I shop at Buc-ee's every time I say Brachiosaurus. What are we thinking? What pose? Not gonna lie, I don't really want to do another laying down pose. I don't know. I wasn't really feeling it. I don't even know why I chose that last time. At the time, I guess I thought it was cute. I don't know anymore. Oh, so this boy has not missed a meal. Holy, the neck needs to be longer. I mean, God, my rough drawings are so freaking ugly. Holy. What is little bro drawing? We don't know. I'm not gonna lie, the inspiration for this video was kind of selfish because I want another sauropod in my water bottle. Right now, I have Patagotitan, I have Paraceratherium, and I have 2 Sonico stickers. Don't ask. And I want to fill that thing with sauropods. Words cannot describe how much I love these animals. They are so freaking cool. God, I love sauropods, guys. It's like, how could you even love something else? Spinosaurus has nothing on this. That's right, I said it. Brachiosaurus, clear Spinosaurus. Fight me. Man, he's really got the strut going on. See, I'm alone in my room, and I know I'm alone, but the second I said Spinosaurus's name in vain, I don't know, I felt a disturbance in the force. I felt some sort of occult disturbance that somewhere a Spinosaurus fan like hair stood up when I said that. They can sense it. Also, this is kind of cool. Does it? Ooh, I don't like the way the neck is doing neck stuff though. Oh, there we go. Wow, he is really leaning. Although we could do something like that with his tail, kind of balance it out. Okay, the thing with these animals is they are very vertical, right? They are built for height, and the Morse information that was kind of what they were doing. They were eating at the top of the highest trees, just being bros. God, the Morse information is so cool. So many cool animals: Stegosaurus, Allosaurus, Torvosaurus, Barosaurus, Diplodocus, Supersaurus. I'm sorry. I really want to draw Camarasaurus too. I love Camarasaurus. Can we admit that people sleep on Camarasaurus? Let's talk about it. You guys say Camarasaurus or Camarasaurus? Or have you ever said that name in your life? Okay, we gotta think and not talk, which is something that's very difficult for me. Both of those things. Whoa. My keyboard is moving by itself. Spinosaurus community has built a voodoo doll with my name on it. I'm not feeling this. No. This is cool, I guess. I don't know. I'm not feeling that either. This is all right. A little bit too flat. I don't really want like a straight, side view. This is cool. I could get behind this, maybe. You know what? Yeah. But let's try that view, but a little bit different. Okay, so my Patagotitan is facing this way, and on my water bottle, I want another sauropod that's facing this way. So I'm gonna be selfish today, guys. I'm gonna make a drawing for me and all the other Brachiosaurus fans out there, because I know there has to be some. Gosh, I always struggle drawing sauropods because I want them to feel perfect, Oh man, he has not missed a meal. We have him looking up. Is that a good idea? Tall animal looking up. I know I probably shouldn't care about the details up here just yet, but let's just give him a little bit of this going on. A wise man would have a picture of sauropods open. It's not a bad idea. I don't want to make his legs too small. Okay, wait. We gotta think. I don't want his legs to be too small because these were the arm lizards after all. So let's just let this fall back, maybe down here. I am working way too hard on this for something that I potentially may not even use. I don't know. This is kind of cool though. Let's bring this down a bit. What are you doing with your leg? Calm down. This is just the rough drawing. Kind of like what his tail's doing though. Okay, it feels a bit unbalanced. So let's flip the canvas and work on it like this. How many of you guys asked yourself, why does bro keep flipping the canvas like that? Is he mentally ill? Yes, but it also helps you see your drawings from a new perspective. A lot of the reasons when you're drawing a face, it could look perfectly fine like that, and you flip it and you're like, oh my god, what the heck is that? That's disgusting. I drew that on the main layer. So yeah, little tip. It's very, very important to flip your canvas. I'm also surprised I've never gotten any questions on why do you not draw on a white background? Is it some sort of ego thing? No, it's called valuing your retinas. Look at this. Oh my god, that's horrible. I hate this so much I can't even see. And now I'm blinded. That's borderline insanity. I want to fix the legs a bit. I don't think I'm the one who should be questioned. I think you guys need to be investigated. Perhaps even put on some type of list. Just say it. This pose is kind of cool. I feel like I could make it work. Why does bro look like a fish? We'll copy the layer, paste it, and then I want to rip his head off. Well, now he just looks sad. You know what? We'll play with this. I think this has potential. I kind of like it. I kind of don't. We'll see what happens. For now, save tomorrow's problems for tomorrow's me. Now let's give the arm lizard some big arms. I'm gonna give the tail a little bit of movement, just to make it feel like he's swaying back and forth as he moves. Yeah, wait, this is kind of cool. The head's kind of growing on me, I think. I'm gonna make this a bit more angled because Brachiosaurus its body was kind of like that, Like if this was like our basic shape, it kind of went like that. Holy perspective. But you get the point. It's a bit angled down. I'm trying to capture that. You can see the shape I'm kind of going for here, and then you go down like that, perhaps. Ooh, man, this is kind of cool. Ooh, we need to save it. Little frick, I can't type. I'm panicking. Little Brachie 2. Oh my god, I already have a little Brachie 2. Little Brachie 3. Man, see, I want my babies to be perfect. This one's bringing much promise to very excited. Pause the recording because I don't trust OBS. Okay, I did a little bit of work off camera because I didn't really like how, I don't know, this felt like it was too much looking up. So I messed around with a bunch of different faces, as you guys saw here. My lord, what even is that? I don't think I landed on this one. It feels like he's looking up slightly. I don't know. I don't like how much he's looking up here. This just doesn't really bring me much joy. So I'm going to work on this one because this one feels pretty cool. Also, I added a little bit of anatomy and I gave him a fat tummy. Sauropods had to digest their food somehow, boys, and they ate quite the amount. Little fermenting chamber, little stinky lizards. It's actually a good place to start recording. Actually, this is a really good place to start recording. Thanks, me. No problem, me. So, as a lot of you know, Brachiosaurus in Jurassic Park wasn't really, Brachiosaurus. It was modeled off of Giraffatitan. So this is where the quote-unquote controversy is gonna happen. We know Giraffatitan was like somewhat related to Brachiosaurus, but they were on two totally different continents. So, yeah. This Brachiosaurus that you guys are gonna see here, this is gonna be a woke Brachiosaurus, all right? He's not gonna have that tip. Well, my tablet just turned off. He's not gonna have that classic, that look. Kinda looks like a chicken nugget. We're gonna chill out the head hump for a little bit. We're gonna make the head hump not as prominent as Giraffatitan. From my understanding, this animal was much more robust. Because if I was drawing Giraffatitan right now, I'd give him like a fat freaking head bump. Well, maybe, I don't know. Is this gonna sound weird? I don't know. Maybe this will sound weird, but I find the idea of like sauropod nostrils very interesting. If you guys have ever seen a sauropod skull, which one of the few that we're allowed to see, they're very fragile, guys. They're very light too. These animals min-max everything that they could do. They did everything perfectly. Like, I'm sorry, but like, these are genuinely one of the most perfect animals. There, I said it. Am I biased? Perhaps. But for what they did, they were great at it. They literally pushed, sorry, one second, I gotta save. They literally pushed the limits of land animals. And yes, they might avoid like multiple bajillion tons, okay? But that's light. Hear me out. Because these animals had air sacs, they were light for their size. If a mammal were to reach the size of a Brachiosaurus, it would collapse under its own weight. On land anyways, because whales are cheating. Oh, I kind of like this. I don't know, I just find sauropods so interesting. People ask me, well, actually they don't. But in a perfect world, people would ask me why I like sauropods. It's just, I find them so interesting, man. Like, I could go on and on and on about how cool sauropods are, but I know a majority of you don't even want to hear that. Gosh, they're just such fascinating animals. My tablet turned off again. Is this a good nose? But yeah, I just find the nose position very interesting because like, I realized I might have forgotten what I was talking about before. I'm gonna draw a Giraffatitan skull by memory. Let's pretend for a second that this is a Brachiosaurus, or frick. Here, there we go. He's all happy. Yeah, he's all happy. He's happy to be a dinosaur, and I'm jealous. All right, let's make this a little bit bigger just to emphasize that we're playing with a skull. All of this right here, all of that is bone. Normally, animals would have like, a little opening for their nostrils. Sauropods didn't really do that. They were kind of shaped like a shoe. If you can think of like the shape as like this kind of shape, they were like little beans. And their nostrils did open up here, which is why Jurassic Park kind of put, the nostrils here, which to their credit, that's not a bad idea. Okay, maybe a little bit. You can't blame them. But there could have been so much soft tissue up here. And then their nostrils could have been here. But we know that they probably had nostrils towards the front because, it's very important to smell the things you're eating. But that leaves all sorts of crap to be done up here. Maybe it was just a little bit like this. Maybe it was sunk in a little like that. Or maybe they got crazy and it came out like that. We don't know. So, yeah, leaves a lot of room to interpretation. But that's why I find it kind of interesting. I don't know. Am I weird? I think we could have a lot of fun with sauropod nostrils. Put that on a t-shirt. This feels good though. I like this. It feels so wise. I wonder if his eye could be a little bit smaller and also in the correct position. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think the smaller the eye, the better. It just makes it feel like a bit of a bigger animal, Is this giving Brachiosaurus? I want it to feel fleshy up here. Lots of flesh. Flesh. Yeah. Oh, that was an accident. I kind of like that. Make it bump 3 times up here. Maybe? God, I love sauropods. They make me so happy. You're going on my water bottle, little guy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay. Oh my God, I love his muscles. Look at this muscular lad. Very strong. Man, people do not give sauropods enough credit. Sauropods are so freaking successful. Do you guys realize that they've been here for so freaking long? At least like on Earth. And I'm proud of them for that. This is cool. I love Brachiosaurus, guys. This is a lot better than my last drawing. I'll say that much. I wonder if I should put Stop, guys, my tablet's breaking. Or Pentaceratops came back from last video. He's mad. I told him I would draw him, and I didn't. I wonder if I should give him osteoderms. Oh, that leg is not looking good. Let's change that. Why does my tablet keep dying? I swear, if my freaking tablet dies on me, I'm actually gonna cry. On camera. Live. Kind of want to separate that by shadow. All right, my drawing tablet's being stupid. I'm gonna unplug it and plug it in again. Here we go, one sapling sprouts video without something going horribly wrong. Okay, I want to fix the legs. I want to make sure the tummy hangs a little bit. I like when my sauropods are nice and chunky. Osteoderms are Brachiosaurus. We have no evidence for that. I think, right? Bump that tummy out, boy. You're eating good in the Morrison. Maybe maybe these can come in a little bit more. Yeah. Gosh, I am really trying to take my time on this. I want it to be cool, man. Oh, this is cool. Okay. I feel like I evolved as a person. And suddenly I'm very proud of the drawings that I've been making, which is very rare. Anybody who knows me, man, I hate everything that I do. That's just an artist thing to do, I guess. Why does it still feel weird? Maybe it's because it's not connecting. Brachiosaurus is being born, and we shan't forget the toe claws. What am I thinking? I wonder, do we just add like the slightest amount? I might give him small osteoderms. Maybe. I'm sitting here doing the whole finger and thumb thing on my chin right now. We might. I want to draw Diplodocus, but like, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Alrighty. I'm excited for this. I think I'm ready for line art? Question mark? I don't know. Save? Potentially? I love it. I hate drawing sauropods. If this was any other dinosaur, I'd probably be done by now. I want this to be perfect for me. This is a drawing for me. This is going on my water bottle. This drawing is so big. I was trying to do line art, right? And I was like, man, 30 pixels, that's kind of small. Maybe I should make the drawing bigger. And then I zoom out. Oh, he is taking up most of my screen. What's happening? Why don't you draw it on a vertical screen? Actually, that's not a bad idea. But I'm too far gone, random commenter. Man, I have a feeling people aren't really going to be the most excited about this drawing because a lot of people think, you know, Brachiosaurus, big hump on its head, but the real ones will appreciate what happened here. Ew, what the heck happened here? The real ones will appreciate this Brachiosaurus. Oh my god, it's so hard to talk and draw at the same time. I don't know what I'm doing. I shall manifest an ellipse from my mind. Smaller the eye, the better. Makes it feel a bit bigger. Yes, there's my little lizard. Well, not so little. Now we need to clean up the line work a lot. I'll be right back. This might take me 3 years, but it's important. I did a little bit of work off camera, just a little. I don't know. I woke up the next morning. I was like, man, this sucks. This is probably the worst thing I've ever seen. So I made some changes on the anatomy and stuff. I did a whole bunch of stuff. I made him toothpaste colored. I don't know. Does your toothpaste look like that? Mine doesn't. Mine is the cool blue one. That one's sick. So yeah, here we are. I did mess with the head a little bit. I tried to give it a little bit of a bump. That's being fixed immediately. To give him a bit more of a Brachiosaurus feel, but not so much that he's Giraffe Titan, you know? God, I'm such a freaking loser. Could not save. What? Try again. Frida, do not frick me now. I'm not in a freaking mood. Okay, cool. Some layers took too long to calculate. What do you mean? This thing's only a gigabyte big. Guys, I draw on a big canvas and I actually cannot tell you why. Maybe it's because when I zoom in, it's not all pixelated. You know, maybe. I don't know. That's just giving me the benefit of the doubt. I'm still working on the same size canvas as when I used to do big illustrations. Drop my pen. So it might be overkill. Maybe. Who knows? Anyways, what are we gonna draw? Or frick, we already drew. What are we gonna color this thing? That's a good question, actually. No Pepto-Bismol Brachiosaurus. Do I make the same color as my last one? I don't know. Let's just feel it out. Let's go on vibes. Ooh, that's not vibing. Okay, we're going off of vibes. What are we thinking? Let me check my old Brachiosaurus. Checking. You know what? Not a fan of that. It's the hardest part of every drawing. Okay, Brachiosaurus. I don't know. Am I weird for thinking like, okay, when I think of the Morse information, I think of just like a death. Like just like dry, kill me now, death. Is that just me? That cannot be just me. I don't know why my brain associates the Morse information with that. Now he looks like a banana slug. Ooh, I'm not feeling the banana slug. Okay, this is gonna be difficult. I'm kind of feeling something a bit more lighter. My logic is, I feel like the bigger an animal got, the less dark it would be. I don't know if you guys have ever worn black outside. During the summer, I was one of those guys who wore beanies during the summer. Don't ask me why. And I can tell you, that gets pretty hot. So I kind of want to go for like a lighter feel, just to cool them off during the dry Morse information dry season. Yeah, you guys think dinosaurs would have changed colors during their mating season or something? Maybe sauropods got a lot of like orange or more saturated around their neck during the love season. I don't know. It's something I find myself thinking about a lot for some reason. I think about sauropods a lot. I love my sauropods. Am I feeling this? Wait, maybe I don't want it looking like a giraffe. Thoughts? Maybe we get a little bit crazy. Let him cook. I don't know. Next. I mean, no. Next. Wait, I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea. We'll keep cooking. Next. Wait a second. Hold on. I kind of like this, and here's why. First of all, I think it looks cool. I like how light it is, but also it kind of reminds me of my very first Brachiosaurus draw, and that's exciting. You know what? I think I'm gonna take this. Let me screenshot it. Let's freaking go. You know what? I still need to clean that. Save tomorrow's problems for tomorrow's me. I like this. It feels peachy, and we like peachy. Just gotta make sure it's hitting the neck in all the right places. And I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Got too excited. There's no way. How did I draw on the wrong layer again? Am I stupid? Okay, I coffee, come here. That's actually insane. I literally made a new layer and didn't draw on it. Okay, let's try this again. again. Third time's a charm, boys. I said this once and I'll say it again. I don't think sauropods get the love they deserve, or at least the respect up on the streets. Do you know just how important sauropods were to the ecosystem? Do you know how many of these little motherfrickers were running around feeding all of your theropods? So many. Sauropods were terrible parents. They literally just walked up into a forest, laid their eggs, and walked away. That's awesome. And we love them for that, okay? They were like land sea turtles. They fed so many animals with their babies. But still, life is life, boys. God, I love sauropods. Don't even get me started on sauropods. I think, and I mean this in the most unironic way possible, in another life, I would probably be a sauropod paleontologist. And yes, I am a loser. I would totally specialize in these things. I love them that much. Are there any hadrosaur enthusiasts? You guys need to make yourself more known. I feel like if there's any animal out there who doesn't get the respect it deserves, it's hadrosaurs. If I was cool, I would like hadrosaurs. And I do. They're actually my second most favorite type of dinosaur. But are they a sauropod? No. You know, I'm not really a fan of this color. You know what? Let's get the shading in before I decide to judge everything. We can judge it as a whole. Guys, I don't know. This is kind of sick. I locked in for like 20 minutes straight. Okay, maybe it wasn't like 20 minutes, but still, I don't know. He's pretty cool. I like him a lot. Ooh, what I don't like is my handling of the line work. Oh, you know what I forgot? But I don't even know if I should add it. Little toe claws. But like, I don't know, is it necessary? I mean, we'll give him the tiniest little toe claws. How about that? Sick. This is cool. Okay. God, it's so freaking hot here. I can't even talk. My drawing tablet is like fire underneath my palm. It hurts. So yeah, I should probably give my drawing tablet a break. This is basically done. I mean, obviously, there's so much freaking crap here, man. We might keep the toe claws. All right. I hope you guys have a great day or night, wherever the frick you are in the world. And I will see you all in the next one. I need to take a shower. It's hot. I'm sweating and my drawing tablet is very hot right now. If that breaks, I'll cry. Hey, bye, Brachiosaurus. I'm gonna put you in my water bottle soon. Bye.